What's that noise? I hear it must be a snake around here. Ah, it's just my air compressor line. Time to get a new air compressor line, right? Well, we're up to something. And if you guys want to find out what it is, you're going to stick around and check out this video. Saws, air compressors, chainsaws, weed eaters. Who knows what it could be? Scott and Z and I are definitely getting in some kind of trouble. Check it out. All right, so we got the canopy up just in case it rains again. It rained a little bit earlier, sprinkling. Yeah, so we got to keep this dry, but we're up to building an enclosure night house for the radiateds and the cicadas that are in this group of tortoises. That way we don't have to bring them in when it gets cold because we'll put a heat element in there. And we're building it out of landscape timber. Nice and thick, holds heat. Hey, I need that.
Fine, here.
I'm not going to find the got that?
You're looking for what? The what? The clamps aren't over there, I checked. I can't hear you, Z.
You know where?
In the rodent barn?
Didn't you just check that?
Yeah, I checked there.
I'm going to check here.
Okay, you check there. I'll cut. He's checking for the clamps, so don't put it in yet. We might want to put it together.
Yeah, I'll do that eventually. I was gonna at least get the first one set, and then we can go from there.
Yeah, but if you get one in there, you're not going to be able to pull it tight. We really need clamps.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Let's see if Z finds some right there. If not, we're running to the store.
Okay.
You get this. I'll at least get these screws cut. Number two, do that. You got to inset them so the next 2x4 on the side will go in there. You know what I'm saying? So we can nail to the 2x4.
Okay.
So this 2x4 fits like this on the side.
Yeah, I was figuring what we could do is when we build our sides, so we'll have this like this,
No, it's got to probably go back more because you're going to have a
and then you'll have, just out of example.
that, but then you need enough room for this.
Yes, exactly. It'll be sitting like that.
Right.
We'll end up having to, we'll probably cut a scrap piece out of that one that's,
Warped.
yeah, looks like a pretzel. I'll cut a scrap piece off of there so I can use it as a spacer.
Hey, that's not funny. Pretzel. That one looks more like my brain.
Warped
Warped.
in a good way. For sense of humor
I
purposes.
don't know how good a way it is.
Well,
dude,
for sense of
because-
humor.
Oh, sense of humor wise, it's great, but
Yes, Simon, we know.
Simon, you do not know how to use a saw, and I'm not teaching you today. Everybody wants to help out.
He's working a kid.
Simon's like, I don't need a stinking saw. I don't know if those are long enough. See,
They might be. That one might
that
be.
one is.
I didn't know what this thing was, so I just grabbed it just in case because it looked like
Is
one.
there 3 of those?
There's 4.
Okay, that's what we need.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is.
I don't know if that'll work though.
Those are the ones, taste-wise.
The bottom adjusts, yes. Can you see it?
Dude, these are so old.
I know, that's all. I wish they had a longer bite on it though.
When you have the right tools, it makes everything so much easier to do. I switched to zero sugar. Zero. I haven't figured out how I feel about that yet, but we're going to give it a go. So we're sacrificing one, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice this wolf one.
All right, the one Z's got are brand new. Those are perfect, Z. Those are perfect.
Okay.
Good job. All right, so we got the 3 cut on there. I'm gonna need 4 more for the front because in the front we gotta cut a door. So you gotta put 1 on each side of the door. You want me to start that? Bring it here.
I hate this saw. I already pumped it 5 times. It just don't like me.
Watch this. 1,
I already pumped it 5. You're gonna flood it.
3. I'm not gonna flood it.
Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I see what I forgot to do.
There was your burp. Stills are the easiest saws to start. Pump it, choke it, burp it. Take that choke off, and by the second pull, you're starting. Oh. All the 2x4s cut. Scott's got the back wall. Let's pick this up, turn it around, Scott.
Yep. Get young blood in there to help. That way it sits back.
Yeah, because that's going to be the inside.
Yep.
And I think
We might have to shave these off a little
I
bit.
think we went too
Well,
tall.
when we measured it without them being clamped.
Right.
All right, ready? Hand grip.
Spin it, Z. Yep, there you go. So I'm going to have to cut off about 1 inch on all those.
Yeah. I take
Well,
a
we
change.
can do a slanted roof.
No, because on this side of the roof, I want to make a thing right here that covers it where we put the food that goes for the birds in here.
Okay.
That way,
That
it's
way,
stored out
Cass, when she's feeding the birds, doesn't have to yell at you to fill the thing all the time.
Okay.
there. Hey, come on this
I'm
side.
trying to make your life easier, my life easier.
We're gonna go right back up against those posts.
Okay. Yeah, you got much better grip.
What do you mean?
No, I'm saying
It's got
comparatively.
the same grip.
Okay. It didn't feel like it.
I just have grip.
Okay.
And we'll move down that way a little bit.
A little bit. It's still we're
Yeah,
still
'cause we
going
got
to
a
have
square.
an angle,
Yeah.
but I don't want anything to be able to get behind there.
Yeah. We can always fill that in too.
We don't have to fill the back in. On the side is
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
worried about.
Well, we can always move down too and leave a gap there.
Yeah, I thought we were only going 6
We're only
tall.
coming 4 feet. No, we went 8 tall, so we can put the food in there.
Okay.
Okay,
That way we don't lose any on either end cutting it with the chainsaw. That's perfect.
And the circle makes so hot, I need to put more.
Right. If we add more to this group, that's plenty of space.
Yep. There's condominium there.
Yeah, I could actually.
We can bury Z in there. Look at that.
Bring it down this way a little bit. All right, let's grab one of those. We'll cut it at 3.5. I'll mark it. No, new one. Grab me one of the new ones.
That's why they asked.
Alright, we'll go at 3.5, so there's 3 foot 6 inches. Pull that tape. I need 3/6 from that end, because these are 8 foot. Okay. Grab that, please.
Yep.
So I want on this side and this side. All right, we're good. Let's see how this works. Put the Z, I'm teaching you how to do this. When you draw your line, we drew it exact.
Yep.
So the length
You-
of the blade,
you
we
wanna cut
don't
a
want to
little
take
path.
that off the line. So we cut.
A little
So what? Look how I'm placing the blade.
Yeah, I know.
See how it's right up against the line, but on that side of the line?
Yeah.
That gives me the true 3/6.
Okay.
This is a true 3'6", and that's perfect. That is perfect. The tortoise cannot get between there. You're gonna try it?
Right there?
Let me look.
Uh-oh.
He's got it. All right, keep that tight. Keep
Yep.
that hand there.
Yep.
So you're tight up against that. That'll give you a level cut. That way you're plumb. Push the little thing in to the
Yeah.
left and pull the trigger. Very good. Very good.
Okay.
So we need another one, Z. We need, how many do we need? 1, 2, 3 more. Scott, we did it right. We did that right. The 2x4 goes this way.
What'll happen is this. What we'll do is this will go right here,
Yep.
and then I made a couple slits. Okay, so I can just nail it here and then. Okay. We'll just build it up.
Yeah.
That's fine.
See, I like to pull my tape further just so the tape's not in the way.
I just started it, and then, you know.
I'm just telling you, so teaching you everything I can. And then when you draw your line, always leave room for this. Let go, let go. See, I'm drawing right on the line here. And usually I like to go like this. 4s first, right?
Yeah.
Let me do the 2x4s.
They're right there.
One,
We need 4.
2, 3, 5 of them like that.
Why 5?
Because it's got 2 around the door.
You got 2
One on
around
each
the door.
end.
Look, that's good for the door. That's
Well-
just how we did that one is perfect, dude.
I was thinking
Nah.
where you're going to cut the door at, I don't want to have any of these guys flopping either. That way it gets
Well,
cut.
that's I was going to make the door that wide,
Oh, this whole wide?
that middle piece.
Okay. So we'll do
You
that.
know?
Okay, so 4 of them.
That's why I said
Well, actually, all of them. All of these have
Yeah,
to be done.
all of them have to be cut.
So I'll put them all up here. The ones that need.
That's why I said it will be super easy for me to crawl through.
Yeah, that's why when you said that, that's why I was like, I'll just make it that wide.
Yeah, about an inch.
All
Little
right,
over an
Z,
inch.
you want to give me an inch and a half? Mark an inch and a half on each of these 2x4s.
Just that way we're inside.
Here's your pencil, and I'll cut. You mark them,
So like right here.
inch and a half. Yep.
I have 2 extra.
Do you want to go an inch and a half or an inch?
Let me see this thing. Now
Here's
they got it clamped together. Throw me the tape.
here's one that's marked. It's easier to look at that.
Yeah.
It's marked right by your hand. Because I don't want to take off too much. I need enough there to grab.
Yeah, that's why I
So
said
mark an inch on all of them, Z.
Okay. So ignore that one side then.
Yeah, I will. I'll take this one right away and cut an inch. Just give me a nice thick line because I'm not using a speed square.
Okay.
It's only something small.
And he doesn't have his glasses on.
I don't need my glasses,
Oh, you got your contacts in.
baby. And look, Z, when you cut something that small, never reach in there to grab it.
Yep.
Use the piece of wood that you have
Yep.
and knock it far enough off, then throw it off.
But there's no excitement in that.
Trust me.
I don't need excitement.
His mom will beg to differ.
On all these?
On all the 2x4s.
Okay.
that's the middle. So usually when I'm cutting wood, I'll put a mark, which is the outside. Here I really don't have to, but I'm teaching Z to get used to doing it because this is the middle piece. This is the piece that comes out. So I'm still putting the X. That way it teaches you when it's not the middle piece, that's the side with the blade on. Wait, let me draw the line. Don't get too anxious. Spin it.
Can I grab the next one?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
We can go ahead and cut them all at once, and that way we get the cutting out of the way. But then we're going to have to measure the top, because half that top I want to make like that, so that we can store the bird food up on top of there. That way my daughter is not always yelling at Z or myself to go fill up her feeding container. We got the whole container right here by the birds.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Throw the first one up.
Okay. They're all the exact same measurement, right?
Yeah. They're all 8 foot. And we're making them all, if they're over 8 foot, we're making them 32 right now. Because you're getting
42.
42, sorry.
No, I just want to make sure that you didn't mark.
I marked 42, right?
Yeah, you did.
42.
Well, whenever you talk,
My mouth runs faster than my brain.
no, that's
Brain
the
knows
reason.
what it is.
No, that's the reason, because sometimes you do that whenever you say something.
Yeah, I'll say 32, but I
No,
measured 42.
No, you have done that in the past, though, so that's why I made
Well,
sure that you did.
Let's go. Flip it around.
I'm helping
Blah,
you.
blah, blah.
Flip it around. Do your job. We got a factory going here. And Dan, you know the measurement's gotta be the meaning of life. we're gonna get back to cutting. You guys, well, we'll actually just time lapse this and you guys can watch us do work in case something happens. Who knows what when it comes to us working. But we'll time lapse it, we'll skip forward, and we'll see you guys when we're putting this all together. All right, I gotta cut the door.
Yep,
Where do we
chainsaw
put the chainsaw?
down there. You can cut from this side so you see where these 2x4s are. You need to tighten that chain.
Burp.
Oh, hang on, you said burp? Hang on. Stop. Put it in the bottom. Yeah. Flip it over to make it easy for you. Go that way? No. Let's go right here.
Because I used the 2x4 as a guide. Okay. I nick myself shaving all the time.
Oh, really?
That's okay. And Nick's not here. He's in the Netherlands.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He won't notice.
No.
Oh, he's going to watch this.
Oh, Nick, don't worry. It's just Nick.
Peter.
No, this is when you're supposed to say, we can put super glue in that and then put some sawdust with
Actually, I've got some sawdust right here. You got some super glue?
it.
Nick, can you
Let's
bring me
go.
some?
Come on.
Or wood glue, sorry.
No, super glue will work. It's faster. Hey, you made it too small.
No, that's not out. I pick up this end so I can put this 2x4 under both. I'm ready.
I have to readjust a little bit. That's okay.
Hey, it works.
Once we get this nailed in at the top, it'll hold. And then we'll do the same thing at that end. We'll be good.
Then the only thing we got to do is run to
The store.
the store and get a piece of
Plywood?
plywood to go on the top.
Okay.
And I got to cut these down. That one's too tall.
There's a couple. The first ones.
I mean,
That's okay.
we were adjusting. That was our adjustment period.
This is pretty nice.
Come here.
He's like, whoa.
We got a big house now.
Big enough to fit Scott in.
This is nice.
Yeah.
I really
Awesome.
like this.
This would be nice for all the tortoises and even the ducks.
What I wanted to do, Scott, was lay to here with this stuff,
Okay.
but
We can
I
do
don't
that.
know how we'll attach it to here.
We could do it over the top of the plywood.
That's true.
Put plywood down so that way you don't have to worry about no leaking.
But then how do we nail these?
You just toenail.
Toenail
Do a
it?
toenail, because it's not like it's how do you say? It's not structural,
Right.
so we can make it aesthetic. And I mean, realistically, I mean, it is going to be aesthetic for the top more than anything.
Because I'd like to do that and make it right here. We put the tubs, and we'll make a cover that covers it.
Okay.
And she just opens it and then pulls out the parrot food.
And she has all this area to work with.
Yeah, she has Penny's food and the parrot food stored in here.
Yep.
And then
Now, where's your hatch going to be at for getting in?
we'll do that right here.
Okay, inside here.
So this will be one solid piece all the way to here.
Okay. And then this center will be the...
And this will be the hatch that comes this way.
Okay.
We'll put the heater right here in the back.
Not to mention it has the bamboo to cover. That's
Well, that bamboo's all coming out.
well, I'm saying right now it's going to cut.
We're gonna cut all that down.
I'm saying right now it's helping.
I got to take it out because our drain field is right there,
Yeah.
and the roots are starting to
Guess what?
grow in there. So
That's a lot of gator sticks.
that's a lot of gator sticks.
Yeah.
That's a lot of bamboo.
We got
right
two
there.
big clumps that have got to come out that we're gonna put in pots so we can spread this and sell a bunch of it.
Okay. So we're going to break it up into...
Yeah.
Okay.
Doug's gonna come out. He'll bring his workers out.
Okay, so they're going to do it for us.
Yeah, they do all that.
Sweet.
They do all that.
Because I tell you what, that's a lot of bamboo for us to be
That's a
doing.
lot.
For the three of us,
That's
Without-
well, they
without
bring
the-
like 6 people and they
Yeah,
knock it out in a
but
day.
without the equipment,
Yeah.
that's
I
a
mean,
lot.
I've done it. You know, I can do like maybe 5 in an hour at most.
No, you do 1 in an hour.
I've never done
By
one,
yourself,
so I
we
don't know.
dug them up. It took us 30 minutes to do 1, 2 in an hour.
All right.
Easily. When we dug up those ones over here, we had real jaguar paw helping us. And then we had, who else helped us that one day?
I forget.
Chris helped us one time, but he gave up quick.
I know. Corey?
Corey? No, Corey didn't do it.
Okay. I forget.
I forget who did help
We've
us
had
with
so many
that.
people here.
I know. Some people show up and they're like, what? We can't take pictures with the animals?
Bye.
We can't?
Hey, you know what? I had that same stuff happen down south too when I was down there for 5 years.
All right, let's get that attached.
Yep, I need the nail
We'll
gun.
measure it.
It's
Z,
hiding
watch
there
out. He
somewhere.
needs a nail gun.
All right, come here. You're gonna nail me. Not me, but
Come on.
give me one right at the top. Yeah, it's a tight fit. Perfect. That'll hold.
Now on the other side.
All right. I just gotta run down it. I just wanted to make sure it was squared up. Good. The center board you can go singles on. Mainly the bottom one and the top.
I need nails. No, I don't. What's going on?
You broke it. You just need more hose. Well, Cass is going to be so happy to have an actual workstation. Good?
Good. We are good. You know what? I got an idea.
Uh-oh.
Z, give me that reciprocating. That saw.
You mean the oscillator?
Yeah, that oscillator. thing.
Safety's on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I need a different blade.
Let me see what blade you got. No, you're good. Greeny. Greeny.
Hot, hot.
Well, don't touch it. You just got through using it.
I can't get that off. Can you get it off? It's not that hot anymore.
I'm thinking you just run the chainsaw.
No, not.
I think he might be right.
I
Give
think
me the
that might be
chainsaw.
faster.
It's gonna be faster.
Where'd you do it? Oh, there it is. You could cut that. I've seen people cut smaller.
Yeah, I can cut that.
Come on. And it's your chainsaw? Don't worry, if you nick it, the plywood will hide it.
Not the prettiest, but it'll work.
Okay.
We got a 4x8 sheet of plywood that's going to lay across it, so. And if anything, what we can do for the sheet of plywood, we can always run a 2x4 straight across here, just for the support of the upper shelf thing, because remember, you got all that food in there, so we're going to want to support that.
Let's go ahead and cut that,
You know what I'm saying?
and then we'll have to put one here
Yeah, for the hinge.
for the hinge
Yep,
to go.
yep.
But
Just those two, really. I'm just factoring in any weight that you're going to have on top of it, because we were talking about putting.
all right, you measure out everything. I'm going to take these guys. Let's go see what rock and roll are up to.
Heck yeah.
We haven't
Put all the fun.
shown you guys rock and roll in a little while. Come on, Z. Hey guys, remember Kimberly Mills got us the 2 special chickens, and we named, well, one rooster, who is Rock, and then the hen, who we named Roll. So it's rock and roll. Come on. There's Roll. There's the female. And there's Rock. Look how big Rock is getting. Look at Roll. I dumped a bunch of corn feed out here, chicken scratch, and they come out here and they eat their water, and their food is in their night house. Let's see if I can. Hi, guys. What are you doing, Rock? He goes, no, quit picking me up. Come here, Roll. But I love you. They're like, leave us alone. We're out here eating. We're looking for bugs and eating chicken scratch. See, I'm too tall to reach down and grab them quick.
He gave you a second chance.
Hi, Rock. I got your foot. Okay, you're okay. You're okay. Now this is Rock. Look at it. He's got blue skin. Can you guys see any of the blue in there?
Looks more purple, but yeah.
Look right there. It's blue.
Yeah, you can see it.
And look at his feet. They're covered in feathers. You got all kinds of
Gunk.
hay in your foot.
He just doesn't want any of it.
There, it's coming out. Because he knows I do this to him and he hates it. I'm just cleaning your foot. Okay? Thank you, mister. I'm just getting everything out of your feathers. Settle down. You're a good boy. You guys should hear him early morning. Mwah. Hi.
He's going to peck you.
No, he's not. Look at him. All you see is beak. And in the early morning, he's actually starting to crow now. He goes... He's just learning how. There you go. Man, he's gotten so much bigger. She really hasn't grown that much, but I guess that's because it's a hen, right?
Yeah.
They don't grow as fast as the males.
Yeah.
But John's going to be getting us some guinea hens about the same size. We're going to put them in here, and then we'll get some more of these guys later on down the road.
Yep.
And then we'll build a big chicken yard out down there somewhere for them.
Okay.
You know, I'm not going to keep them in here because this is going to be, when we get a wallabies again, this will be the wallaby pen.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll do the kangaroo pen over there, Z. So you got wallabies, then kangaroos. That kangaroo pen is going to be huge.
Mm-hmm.
But it has to be because they're kangaroos.
Mm-hmm.
They're bigger. You know, they stand like this tall. The grays and the reds.
Yep.
Some of them are 6 foot tall. Gonna be frightening. Thunderbolts and lightning. That's what we'll get. We'll get 2 males and name them Thunderbolt and Lightning.
Okay.
Because they're very, very frightening. Oh!
Then wouldn't you have to name one Galileo?
We'll get a female and name it Galileo.
That's not a female's name.
It's 2020. Who's distinguishing names?
Figaro, you could have.
2022.
You could have done Figaro.
Figaro. I guess you could call a girl Figaro. Mm-hmm. I don't know. We'll think of names for
It's
her.
better than Galileo.
But I like Thunderbolt and Lightning for
Okay.
males. You know? That's a pretty cool name.
Okay.
Or should we save those for alligators or crocodiles?
I don't know.
Oh, these are the decisions that go through my head and drive me crazy. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. You saw that we're almost complete with the tortoise house. And when we get complete, we'll show you that on a future video. But we got to build one of those for the redfoots and one of those for the big sulcata pen over there. So it's a lot of work and it just never stops. But that's the way the bacon fries and we love it. I got to get back to helping Scott because he's going to have a coronary if we don't. And you guys, make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Definitely. And hit that notification bell. That way when we're posting new videos on things we do here on the farm, You guys get to check it out. And we got a busy week coming up in front of us, just like we always do. We're always up to something, and who knows what it is, but we do end up sharing it with you. Guys, we love you. Get swamped, share your passion, and random acts of kindness. They go a long way. Go hang out with Rock and Roll.